Hey, what's up? Riles here. I still 5 days on T. It's the 17th of July 2008. Started on the 12th. I gotta talk about something. My mom has been, like I said in the beginning, in the first video or whatever, my mom has been totally supportive of my transition, and she's been there for me and loved me and accepted it and really did her research and tried to do as much as she could to educate herself on gender transition and stuff. And she's done a phenomenal job. She's called me all the right pronouns and called me by Cole, and phenomenal, you know. And my voice dropped a lot today. And I called my mom and talked to her. She answered the phone, and I said, hey, Mom, and she instantly had this sad tone to her voice. And you know, she's always been like, yeah, I accept it, you know. She knows that my level of gender dysphoria is so bad that she knows that I would rather be dead than to live in this body. She knows that I would rather be dead than to be living as a female for the rest of my life and all that stuff. So she's accepted the transition with that in the back of her mind, kind of like pushing her more towards accepting it. I talked to her a few minutes ago, and I got really heartbroken to hear her tone and the way that she was speaking, and she kind of rushed me off the phone. I said, hey Mom, you know, how are you? And she says she's doing good, and instantly, right after she said she's doing alright, she was like, your voice got a lot deeper. And I was like, yeah, I know, I love it, I'm super excited. And she's just like, she didn't really say anything. She's like, kind of like that. And she was like, well, my hands are full of guava right now, and you know, you're calling me long distance, so just give me a call back later on, or I'll call you, you know, when I get settled. And I'm very worried now about my mom and her emotional hold on the whole thing. They talk about, you know, with parents and loved ones and friends, but mostly with your parents in general, they talk about the grieving process, where one of the steps to acceptance is they go through a grieving period where it's almost as if they lose their child, you know, and somebody new is taking their place or whatever. And I think that's what my mom's going through right now. You alright? You alright? Okay. But yeah, that, huh? Not yet. Probably me. Sorry. I think, you know, just going through that grieving period where she kind of like feels like she's losing her daughter, and this new person is coming and stepping in and taking, you know, taking her daughter's place or whatever. And so I think that she's really starting to realize that this is a real thing, and that it's not gonna be like it always was. It's not gonna be the same voice that she grew up hearing from me. It's not gonna be the same looks. It's not gonna be, you know. And I remember just 2 months ago, she was helping me put on my facial hair, my fake facial hair that I put on, and she pulled out the tweezers and was trimming it all up and stuff like that, and she loved it, and she, you know, she's very, very supportive and accepting and everything. And now that she hears my voice and it's so much deeper, I could hear in her voice that she's going through a grieving process, and it's really hard for me to hear. This is affecting me a lot because my mom is my best friend. So, Mom, I know you're gonna be watching this. You too, Daddy. I love you guys very much, and I'm so grateful for all the support that you've given me, and so grateful to have such loving, caring parents such as you guys, who are willing to do your research and willing to educate yourselves on what's going on. And I want you to know that you're not losing your child. I'm still the same child that you've always had. On the inside, I'm still the same person. I need you to know that. Just know that I'm going to be a happier person now. I know that my voice is different, and it's probably going to get more different because it's only been 5 days and 1 injection. It's probably going to get different. You know, there's a good chance that, I mean, my whole facial structure is going to change. You know, my jawline is going to change probably, and there's going to be a lot of changes, and I'm not going to look exactly the same. So I need you to know, though, that I'm always going to be your same child. I'm always going to be that 21-year-old child born April 6, 1987. And that's not going to change. So I love you guys very much, and I'm so grateful for all of your support. And if you need to talk, you know you can talk. And there's different organizations and different people that I can hook you guys up with that you can talk to. PFLAG is one of them, and talk to other parents that are going through this. I think it'd be good for you. But I love you guys, and I miss you guys, and it's going to be a process. It's going to be something that we're going to have to work slowly at. I'm sorry that the changes are coming so quickly, that it's hard for you to deal with it, but I'm still your same child. I'm still me. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. If any of you guys, any trans guys or trans people on YouTube have any advice watching this video, have any advice for my parents or whatever, go ahead and send me a comment or something like that, and I can forward it to my parents. Or if you just want to give me some advice to help me do things in a way that'll make it easier on my parents, with accepting it and going through the grieving process, I'd really appreciate it. Alright guys, thanks again, you know, brothers, for all of your videos and support and comments, and you guys are awesome. And thanks, Mom and Dad, for being there for me.